Today is August 5th, and we are on the way to the Lookout Pass ski resort on the Idaho-Montana border. Why are we going to a ski resort in the beginning of August? Stay tuned and we'll find out.
All right, good morning, good morning. We are headed off on an adventure, and I am super excited about it. Friends recommended it to us. Actually, I think we are super excited about it. Kevin's just driving as I'm talking. But anywho's, we are headed on an adventure and so excited to bring you guys along. So as most of you know, we have been spending some time in Idaho and we have been loving it. And our friends told us you have to do this before you leave at some point. So we are headed to do the Trail of the Hiawatha. And we wanted to take you guys along because there is a little bit of information you need to know. And we are so excited to share this with you. So come along. Okay, so we just left Lookout Mountain Pass. We bought our passes. So here's the deal with Lookout Mountain Pass. I know a lot of you are saying, well, we don't have e-bikes, or we don't have bicycles, or our e-bikes are really small. We wouldn't feel comfortable taking it on a mountain. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Because at Lookout Mountain Pass, you can rent everything that you need. So it's really cool. They have all different size bikes and styles and all that. They have helmets, they have the headlights. So what we're doing is the Hiawatha Trail. I think it's actually called the Route of the Hiawatha. And it is an amazing scenic trail that you were saying it's ranked in the top 10, right?
I was reading something that said it was a top 10 bike trail for cyclists and stuff like that. And I do know it's on a lot of people's bucket lists who are into cycling and mountain biking and stuff.
Right. So even if you don't have bikes or you don't feel comfortable taking your e-bikes, then you could rent from them. I believe that you can rent and then put them on your car and take them to, what is it, like a 5-mile drive to where you need to go?
Yeah.
Or you can have them take them over for you and pick them up. So obviously if you rent bikes and helmets and headlights, because they do require helmets and headlights. Just so you know, you have to have a headlight. I actually think they're more sticklers about the headlight than the helmets. The helmets are just recommended from what we can tell, because some people choose not to use them, but the headlights are required.
And you're gonna find out why.
So anyway, after you leave Lookout Mountain, you'll get these little tickets right here. They come with a zip tie. You'll attach them to your bike. Some of them will have a purple tag below here saying shuttle. We did not purchase the shuttle ticket because we have our e-bikes. We will take the mountain down, the trail down, and then we will take it back up. We highly recommend you do that if you do have e-bikes. We even know people that do it without e-bikes. Okay, so you ask, what exactly is the Hiawatha Trail? Well, let us tell you. The route of the Hiawatha Trail near Lookout Pass, Idaho is more than just a bike ride. It's a journey through history. Recognized as a Hall of Fame trail by the Rails to Trails Conservancy, this path transforms a piece of America's past into an unforgettable outdoor adventure. Once part of the Chicago, Milwaukee, and St. Paul Railway's Pacific Extension, the trail now stretches 15 miles through the crest of the Bitterroot Mountains, winding its way through stunning subalpine forests. Riders travel through 9 historic railroad tunnels and soar across 7 trestle bridges, some of which seem to float high above the treetops. First opened to the public in 1998, the Route of the Hiawatha has continued to grow, linking with other trails in the region. Its gentle 2% grade makes the ride smooth, scenic, and accessible, welcoming everyone from kids to lifelong cyclists. The Route of the Hiawatha isn't just a trail, it's an experience where history, nature, and adventure all come together. So here we are, we're all geared up, we're ready. Welcome to the Trail of the Hiawatha. Like we said before, you have to have headlights, so we've got them both on our bikes and on our heads. Here's the thing, it's super crowded, it looks super crowded in the parking lot, but the trail is so long that people spread out. So, come on, let's go. Okay, here we go in the tunnel. Really quick, we're gonna tell you, for e-bikes, we actually turn off the pedal assist the entire way down, and then we will turn it on when we go back up. So just a tip, because you don't need it because of that 2% grade. All right, first tunnel. It's a long one. Let's go. Okay, so we just came out of the first tunnel, which is like a 1.6 mile long tunnel. It's the first thing you do when you are coming to experience the Trail of the Hiawatha. Things to know about the tunnel.
It is pitch black. It is always wet inside because you're going underneath the mountain. So there's always water on the ground. If you don't have a fender on your bike, you will get that mud trail going straight up your back.
I'm pretty willing to bet that even if you do have a fender, you're going to get the mud trail. It's kind of a badge of honor here.
Yes,
so
that's what they say.
Just take it. You'll see everybody's got it.
Yes.
It's also a constant 46 degrees, I believe they say.
Mm-hmm.
So it is chilly. So take into consideration, as you can see, today is a beautiful day. I want to say it's around 70 degrees today.
Mm-hmm.
Sun is shining. It's beautiful. Truth be told, we have done this Hiawatha Trail
about 2 weeks ago.
About 2 weeks ago we came. We did not have this weather. We had rainy weather, made
all
a lot
day.
for our pedals. And it was on and off. We didn't just ride in the rain. It was still beautiful. But we are so excited to experience this right now in the sun.
Yes.
The tunnel is still cold. So if you are a super cold person, dress in layers. I have a t-shirt and leggings on and I'm fine.
Yeah.
You kind of just get used to it. But if it's a chillier day and the sun is not out, take that into consideration. So the tunnel is amazing. It is going to be an overload of your senses once again because you are in the dark. Other than seeing other lights coming from riders, and you're getting wet, but your helmets help.
Yeah.
And you're smelling it. It's got columns. It's just such a cool experience. Then you come out and there's a beautiful waterfall and start your trail of just beauty in this mountain.
All right, let's go do it.
Keep going.
So that brings up a point. We just passed by the shuttle bus area that if you want, when you get to the bottom of the mountain, you can get on the shuttle buses and they will shuttle you back up to the top. However, they drop you off in front of the tunnel. So even if you take your shuttle bus back up with your bike, you still get to ride through the 1.6 mile tunnel a second time and experience that, because as soon as you come out of the tunnel on the other side, there's the parking lot and the bike corrals and the little office area. So if you love the tunnel but you don't feel like riding back up the whole way, you can actually get to go through the tunnel twice, even if you're taking the shuttle.
When we first did the Trail of the Hiawatha, it made me so emotional because it is so beautiful and engaging, and the views that you get and the beauty that it's just stunning. Like, I cannot say enough about this trail. I mean, look at that behind you.
It is just incredible. You know what the best part is? It's just a relaxing ride. Yes, it's pretty much all downhill. No pedal assist. We're actually barely pedaling to keep moving. But this isn't about your hardcore exercise. This is about the views and just seeing this amazing country.
The experience.
And this experience. I mean, just experiencing what all this that God created. It's just magical. It really is.
So that's the other thing. Talk about the people on the path. Do you have to be physically fit?
So as you're going along, you will see, because a lot of people just go straight down. So you've got beginners, you've got people on high-end, super expensive road bikes, mountain bikes, we've seen little kids on little BMX bikes, because in reality, you can almost coast. So there is a lot of young people, a lot of really old people. You've got regular bikes. I see BMX bikes. I see road bikes. There's e-bikes.
I think the majority are regular bikes.
Because they rent them, yes.
People rent them. It's just the experience to do.
Yes.
So, and the other thing I was going to say, which you could say if you want, or let me turn it around. The other thing I was going to say is, I don't know if you noticed, but you can get lumped in the tunnel sometimes because people are going slow, it's dark, and you come out and everybody stops by the waterfall. So you feel like, oh my gosh, is it going to be congested the whole way? The thing that's so cool about this, it's 15 miles, so people stop where they want to stop. And like right now, let me show you. Kevin and I are just traveling down. Look at this beautiful, amazing trail. There is nobody in front of us because people have pulled out, and nobody behind us. So you can kind of distance yourself from people and just take it the way you want to. It does not need to be something that, you know, you're like in a mob trying to steer your bike so you don't hit people. It's not like that at all. So, incredible.
All right. So technically there are 10 tunnels along the route of the Hiawatha. However, one of them, named Tunnel 23, is actually closed and fenced off. So you can't go through it because apparently there's a shifting fault line and one side of this tunnel is starting to collapse inside. So 10 tunnels around the path, but you can only actually ride through 9 of them. Coming up on our first trestle bridge. They're amazing. As you can see, all the trestle bridges, there's another one down there. Just the views are amazing, and this whole path just kind of like loops and winds because you can see the other side of the other bridges across the canyon in numerous places.
All right, we made it to my favorite trestle. Clear Creek trestle is my favorite because it goes out, and so all of the trees going up and then the creek down below, it's just amazing. Like, it's my favorite trestle. Would you say?
Yeah, it is beautiful.
It's the most spectacular, and it goes back so you can see just in the distance all the trees and the whole colors.
Canyon.
The whole canyon, and then that beautiful creek running along right under the trestle with the rocks. It's so pretty. Yes. By far my favorite.
Amazing.
So, if you go over all the trestles, make sure you stop at Clear Creek and look. And if you have to, just hold back a little because you do need to look over it. Anywho's.
Unlike me, I'll lean over the rail. I'll lean over the wires.
Like literally, if you look over, I'm doing good. But definitely have the person that's okay with heights. It's definitely worth it.
Yes.
So. All right. So another thing to be looking for on this trail is wildlife. And I know a lot of you out there are like, you think Kevin and I are crazy when we see deer, but we were in the city. We never saw deer. So when we do, I love to watch it. And both times we've done this Hiawatha trail, we've seen deer.
Hey, baby.
Oh my gosh. Hi, I do not know you, but holy smokes.
Oh my God, that's an amazing picture right there.
And it's been amazing.
This last one with the babies,
yeah, the last one with the mama and the 2 babies. So sweet.
We're getting close. Odometer says 14.8. We had to ride a little bit through the parking lot, so we're getting close to the bottom.
I would say we've been coasting for a while. Like you really, I mean, you'll feel a few times where it's flat or you got to work a little bit of a hill, but for the most part, you can coast a lot because you are going down the mountain.
We're at the bottom of the trail. There's a restroom here, and if you decide that you're going to take your shuttle back up, you got to get in the long line. Don't know how many buses they run, don't know how many people they can fit on a bus. Online it says something about depending on the kind of bikes and everything else. I do know that if you have an e-bike, they're not gonna put you on the bus in the order that you show up because e-bikes are bigger and it takes more to get them shuttled up. I'm not quite sure, but this is one long line. This is a great place to stop. Larika and I stopped down here. There is a restroom, and we're gonna have a little lunch, and then we're gonna trek back up. And we're heading back up the hill.
And I'm telling you, I'm kind of happy we're not waiting in that shuttle line.
Yes, I just stopped and talked to somebody. They waited between 45 minutes and an hour, standing in line in the sun for the shuttle bus.
And the line's only getting longer.
So I will admit, we did turn the pedal assist back on to go up. I mean, it is 15 miles, even a 2% upgrade, and these are heavy bikes, so we're gonna do a little pedal assist and head back up.
Truth be told, too, if you're thinking about it and you're doing it with e-bikes, I like the up better because there's less people. The majority of people will take the shuttle bus back up. So it's just, I don't know, less people.
And I'm not sure exactly when, but I do know that at a certain point, they restrict the number of people coming down the mountain. So we've turned around and started heading up. Eventually, the number of people coming down across from us is gonna start to dwindle. Like right now, we're heading up. There is nobody coming down the hill in front of us. And this is what's so amazing. We were just on that bridge coming back up. It looks like it's way down there, but it's such a slight elevation gain. You don't even feel like you're going uphill. Amazing trail. Excuse us. So that's where everybody gets dropped off on the bus, and then everybody will ride the next almost 2 miles back to the starting point and through the last 1.6 mile tunnel. So again, even if you want to get the shuttle back up, you can still ride the rest of the way. All right, we completed the route of the Hiawatha again. This time we did it for you.
Yes, we completed it. We are done. Excuse our frazzle-dazzle hair.
I think the second time I was able to kind of enjoy it more because it wasn't just all new. Like the first time it was all new and it was just almost like overload. This time we kind of knew what we liked. We knew where we wanted to stop and look at different sites and pictures and things like that. So I definitely think I enjoyed it more this time, and also it wasn't raining on us and we aren't covered in mud. So definitely this time around, better weather, and we kind of knew what we were getting ourselves into.
I agree, although I loved the first time too, because there's nothing like the first time you're doing something and experiencing it, like those feelings, those things that you're taking in. We are not as muddy. We still got muddy, and it's kind of our fault because at the end, the long 1.5, 1.6 miles that you take
through the tunnel, it's flat, so we should have taken off our assisted pedaling, our pedal assist. Well, we should have slowed down. I just think we should have taken off the pedal assist because it makes you slow down, and it's wet in there and you're just kicking up mud as you're flying by people. On our way down the mountain, yes, obviously we didn't have the pedal assist on, so you don't get dirty. So that's our fault. It's not terrible. Last time we just washed everything. It all comes out. It's perfectly fine. So anyway, this is an amazing trail. If I tell Kevin, well, we talked about it on the trail,
If we lived here, we would be here all the time.
Oh, 100%.
All the time, because it is that amazing. And the drive in is amazing. The drive out is amazing. We came from Post Falls, Idaho.
68 miles.
Is about 68 miles, right? And it is so doable. Technically, the mountain is in Montana, just over the border, which I think we said.
Yes.
So, but it's just one of those things that you have to experience, especially if you love to ride your bikes. If you're not a big bike rider, you may not like it because you're on your bike for a while. But there are so many spots you can pull over. People, they stop, they eat lunch. That's what we do. There is in the Lookout Mountain Ski Resort, there is a cafe and like snacks, and that the top and the bottom of the actual trail, they do sell snacks, hot dogs, stuff like that. So if you didn't bring anything, you could easily get something to munch on. Most people, I think, pack and they just eat as they're going along, right?
Yeah, we saw people stopping on the trestle bridges, having little lunches. If you do that, try not to block the trail. But there are plenty of pullouts with picnic tables and stuff, and lots of places where people are just enjoying the nature and having their lunches.
Yeah, the views you get are amazing. So there's nothing like it.
So the prices during the week are, if you pre-order, they're $18 a piece for just the trail pass. If you get them day of, they're $20 a piece. If you want to get the shuttle pass to come back up, it is significantly more. I want to say it's probably in the $30 a piece range. We'll put a link down at the bottom in the description and have all the prices and all the details, because it all depends on when are you going. Is it a holiday weekend? Is it a regular weekend?
It depends on the actual day. Their rates go up Friday, Saturday,
Sunday, and holidays.
Holidays. So they charge you more. You also, I think it's easiest to reserve it online, because then you don't even have to stop. Unless you wanted to stop in the gift store and do that route thing. But if you don't want to stop and you just want to get there and get on the path, I think that it's easier to do it all online.
As long as you have your own equipment.
Yes. But know this. You have to do it 2 days prior.
Yes.
So there's no reservations.
Minimum 2 days.
2 days. Minimum 2 days prior. So the first time we totally reserved it. This time we were kind of waiting to see between 2 days which weather day would work out. And we missed that 48-hour mark. Yeah. So we're like, I guess we're going into the ski lodge and just doing it that way. It was super easy. They had all of our information. They just give you your little ticket you stick on your bike. No big deal. I can't say enough how much we like this trail, how amazing it is.
I love the fact that there are people of all ages and abilities on the trail. Anywhere from little kids on little itty bitty kid bikes, all the way up to older people on the recumbent seated bikes and everything in between. Road bikes, e-bikes. We actually saw some parents with their younger kids in the little carriers, and you name it, we saw it out there.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing, and I love that people just get their families out there and they go. And I don't know, Kevin and I talk about this all the time. When you see kids, it is summer, so kids are on, summer break, unless you live in Arizona, where most of the schools have started, because we do a modified year-round. But here it is summer, and the kids are out. A lot of people are on vacation, and they're not playing video games. They're bike riding with their family through this amazing, beautiful country that we live in. And it is so inspiring to see, and I love that. I know we said it when we did the Peninsula State Park in Wisconsin. It is just so inspiring to see people of all ages getting out there, and elderly people. That just makes me, it inspires me so much to just keep going. These people are on their bikes and they're doing the 15 miles down the mountain.
Yeah.
So that's the other thing I wanted to address. I remember when we came the first time, 15 miles sounds extremely intimidating. And I was like, I didn't know what to expect. It is amazing. Like, you don't even feel like you're on your bike because you're going down the mountain, and it's very gradual. You're not flying. You will feel it. There are times you definitely don't need to pedal, but 15 miles may overwhelm some people, and I don't want it to, because It is so amazing. It is so breathtaking that it is just something you need to experience. We did see, I feel like people are going to ask if you could do like, because we have fat tires in our e-bike, could you do like electrics, the ones that are not fat tires? You absolutely could. There are people and bike sizes of all different.
Yes.
I mean, so many different bikes out there. Some have skinny tires, small tires. We saw electrics out there.
We saw the old-fashioned 10-speed road style bikes with the super narrow tires. We saw those going up and down.
Yes, so you definitely can do that. It's something to keep in mind, and it's just amazing. It is just amazing and so much fun, and you feel, I don't know, so good afterward because you were out there and you did it, and you enjoyed yourself while you did it.
If we weren't leaving in 4 days, we would come back again.
We'd do it again.
Yes,
so,
we would do it at least one more time if we were staying at least another week.
Definitely worth it. I can't say enough about the trail, and I think that's it.
Yes, just the trestles and the tunnels and just the amazing views. If you guys have done this trail, do us a favor, drop a comment down below and let us know if you liked it and if you enjoyed it as much as we're hyping it up to be. Because to us, being from Arizona, this is amazing. We don't get to see things like this in Arizona. If you did this trail and you're like, I've seen better, please let us know that too.
Maybe it didn't do anything for you.
Yeah, we actually met somebody on the trail that said that there's a trail outside of Vail, Colorado that's better than this one.
Oh, and I'm sure it is.
And I'm sure it's Vail, Colorado.
Colorado is beautiful. But this just is our, I don't know, this is right up our alley.
Yes.
So enjoyed it. And you know what, if you haven't done it, leave us a comment. Did we cover everything? Do you have any other questions about it that we could answer? Let us know. So the only other thing I would really share is bring towels for when you get back to your car, because you more than likely will have mud. Your little, the stripe.
They call it the stripe.
Earn your stripe.
You earn your stripe, which goes the mud up your back. And
yes. You'd want to definitely bring a towel. That way you can even sit on it in your car, but it all washes out, trust me. And it's so worth the fun. It's like a kid. It's like a kid playing in mud, right?
Absolutely.
Anyway, that's going to do it for this. If you like this video, if you're new to the channel, we so thank you for being here and coming along on our adventures. Would you consider subscribing? We would love that.
Yep. Please, if you like this video, hit the like button.
Sure.
Ring that notification bell. Would you get notified whenever we put out new videos, which is pretty much every Sunday.
All right. That's it, guys. Thank you. Bye.